Welcome to the very first episode of TeslaTalks, or I guess you'd count second if you got the yesterday's upload. But today we'll be counting down the top 6 things that, well, not top 6, Treyarch has to do in order for Call of Duty 2018 to be successful. Shout out to TooFunnyTerrell for giving me this, TooFunnyTerrell. Sorry if I botched that name up. Link will be into the description if you ever want to watch some content. Sometimes he does Fortnite gameplays. He does some gameplays and reaction videos. If you want to go check that one out, the links will be in the description. So let's get into the list. Number 1 thing that Treyarch has to do for 2018 to be a successful year for Call of Duty, the first comeback we will hopefully get, is that they have to communicate with the community. Sledgehammer fails at doing this. They fail completely at doing this. See, what Sledgehammer likes to do, they like to look at whatever the fuck the pro players have to say as if they matter to the entirety of the COD community. COD professionals and COD casual are two different things. But Sledgehammer, they want to listen to, oh, the M1 Garand needs a nerf because this one optic scumpy or whatever the fuck said, oh, it's overpowered, please nerf it. You know what most casual players would say? They say that thing sucks. They hate that thing. No one wants to use that garbage. And then they're going to nerf it because some pro player. Stop listening to pro players. And Treyarch, you do a fine job at this. Don't listen to the professionals. The casual players make up the majority of the fan base. And those are people you want to market to. Another thing Sledgehammer would like to do is that they like to completely ignore what the fans actually want. Like, for instance, they're not going to buff sprint out time, even though everyone else wants it to be buffed. It's not what you want, it's what the fans want. I mean, the fans buy the game, the fans want their game to be like this, you want the game to be like this, but are you the main part of the fan base? No. So Treyarch, Wunderhar, listen to the casual players. The second thing that Black Ops 4, we're just going to go off that, 2018 has to do for it to be successful is to actually have content at launch. World War II fails at this completely. Let's look count how many guns World War II had. I just recently played Black Ops 1 on PS3 ever since my PS4 broke down. And there's at least like 40 or 50 weapons on there pre-launch and at least 14 to 16 maps playable. How much does World War II have? About 30 at launch. I guess you can count 36 if you put all DLCs together, but those don't count at launch. You don't. If you can have DLC, fine, but please at least give us at least 40 to 45 at launch weapons at launch. And in terms of maps, World War II had 9, 10 if you have the season pass, which God knows how many people have that. Like none. The map doesn't even that good either. So it's like. And when it comes to the DLC they're selling, oh, you only get 3 multiplayer maps. Said the usual 4 you no longer get, but oh, it's war, which means that if you don't play war, oh, you're fucked. Oh, you're fucked. Oh. So please, Treyarch, give us a lot of content. Like, even if the game's shit, as long as you give us a lot of stuff to mess around with, we won't get bored for quite a bit. That's really about it. Now, the third thing that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 2018 has to do to be successful is that they have to bring back the Pick 10 system. This is crucial. The new division system that World War II introduced caused all sorts of problems with creative freedom. People weren't able to make their own classes. People were forced to play the way Michael Contri wanted you to play. Michael Contri wants you to play like this. Michael Contri wants you to sit down in corner and sit down camp. They don't want you to mess around with perks. Like, they'll give you just 1 perk. No. Bring back the ability to have 6 perks and a pistol. I hate the fact that in World War II you cannot run a pistol by yourself. Like, you have to run a primary, which means every time you die, you have to switch back to the pistol at launch, which is annoying and inconvenient. It's stupid. Probably the dumbest thing they've ever done. Like, why would you ever go back a step? No one wanted that. Oh, God. Now, the fourth thing that Call of Duty 2018 Black Ops 4 has to do in order for it to be a successful COD game. I'm trying to think. Gun balance. Do I even need to explain why gun balance should be necessary? No, I shouldn't even have to. Because for some reason, the past, how many Call of Duty games now, since at least Advanced Warfare, there's been those standout weapons. Advanced Warfare had the ASM-1 Ball 27, which were overpowered and broken. Yeah, overpowered weapons, they break the game. And also, Advanced Warfare had a lot of garbage weapons that just no one even used because they were just not usable. Black Ops 3 introduced stuff like the BMP and the Brecci, which were also very broken garbage that needed fixed. Infinite Warfare had the NV4 and the gay bar. I know it's called K-bar, but it's a gay bar. Especially knowing one of the variants gave you unlimited, no recoil whatsoever. The NV4 Fallout. Oh, in World War II, they got the STG, PPSH, and BAR. Wow. You know what's even worse about those? Those are even more prevalent than the ones before. I guess you could say the ASM-1 was more used. That thing was broken. Seriously, that thing was broken around the area. It was over SMG that took free shots to kill. But yeah, Black Ops 4, balancing. I know perfect game balance doesn't exist. And nothing can be perfectly balanced. There will be something overpowered and better than the rest. But at least try your hardest to make sure it's not that broken. Now the fifth thing that Call of Duty 2018 Black Ops 4 has to do is that the supply drops have to be cosmetic only. This is crucial. I guess you could say that Call of Duty World War II was cosmetic only up until December 8th, whenever they dropped new weapons. Because of course they did. Well, at least they gave us a challenge, but you can still just buy them without having to do a challenge. It's just bull. It's absolute garbage. Like, seriously, this is just broken. When it comes to the weapons, you should either be able to get them through a challenge. They should come with the DLC that you buy. If you have the season pass, you should have them. And if you don't give them out with supply drops, those should be cosmetic only. This is just important. I don't even know why I need to say this. This is just... really? I don't fucking know why. No one wants to play fucking mobile games on their PS4 and Xbox. Least one. No. Do we look like fucking Pac-Man? Do we look like Grandma playing Candy Crush on the fucking phone? Look, I'm just like you kids. I like to play on the phone like those mobile apps kids love. Oh, we'll put that into their favorite games. Ooh. And the sixth and last final thing they have to do, and they have to perfectly execute it. Make sure the game flows. Do I even need to say this? The sixth thing is make sure the game is not slow and dodgy, and make sure we get at launch a fixed, proper game that plays like a game. There's no bugs, no stupid glitches, no stupid spawn errors, no stupid, the game crashes every 5 seconds like World War II had it. Infinite Warfare, you couldn't view your freaking leaderboards at the very beginning. Black Ops 3, you couldn't listen to music at the beginning, or you couldn't get a paint shop. Like, really. Give us our content at the beginning. If you're going to have an issue, no stupid errors at the beginning. Seriously. World War II is by far the worst Call of Duty intro beginning I have ever seen. That game was so flawed and broken at the very beginning. Pre-watch. The weapons were broken. There's a lot of weapons that wouldn't work. There's challenges you couldn't unlock. There was a camo you couldn't even unlock. Like, you could not even get all the camos at the very beginning of the game. They had to fix that. There was this one stupid thing where enemies would spawn on your side and kill you. And you couldn't kill them because they were on your side. What the fuck is this? Like, there would be loading errors. Like, if you played with a party, like, your screen would go black temporarily after every game. There's a bunch of issues. Headquarters wouldn't load in with multiple people. They had to change that. Also, no headquarters. I guess you could add number 7. No headquarters. Make the menu easy to use. It's why. Just why? Well, we've reached the 10-minute mark, and since maybe this might be able to get me ad revenue, thank you for watching. And Treyarch, if you are watching this, please take all this into consideration. Like, honestly, do I even need to say why? Just do it. And I'll see you in the next video. Check out Tyrell. If you like the video, like the video. Comment down below. And subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.